So I think in your book, Take the L, in which you explore this, and I have to say, you do it in a very raw, vulnerable, and open way, which I think is the power of the book. You're really letting people look inside the mind of the contemporary man, the mind of a man who is in that lost world, essentially, trying to find the way through in the jungle of dating, relationship. And in that, I wanted to just like take you and shake you and go, snap out of it, man. Like, just like express your love, express your vulnerability, like surrender to this being that has shown up in your life, give it all up and just throw yourself at her feet. But of
Well,
course,
where were you 5 years ago?
but I think this is also coming from my own fairy tale mind, right? Because that is the fairy tale, is that you meet the woman, you just go, oh, this is the one, and you sacrifice everything, you just fall at her feet, and she goes, yes, and you live happily ever after. This is not actually what happens. And I think your book is talking about the actuality of this complex mind and social structure and the internal reactivity within our own system to vulnerability. Can you tell me more about that? Why were you not able to just go, just rip your heart out of your chest and hand it to this woman and go, if you need to destroy this heart, go
Do
ahead.
it quickly.
Yeah, do it quickly. Do it.
Um, it's a very kind thing for you to say that, but just about the book to describe it in that way. So I appreciate that, first of all. The easy answer would be that I grew up in a very specific environment of this group of guys that I love to this day, as I said, but we grew up in a locker room where you're supposed to project a certain persona at all times. Because when you project something else, you could be ridiculed, you could be pushed aside in whatever ways you want to define that. And if you're doing that enough times, if you're not training that muscle to express or to let yourself go, at some point in your life, you will be required to do that in order to form an intimate connection with someone. And if you've never trained that muscle in your life and your instinct is to fall back on what you know best or what you conditioned to do, what happens is, yeah, you find yourself missing the opportunity that you've been wanting this entire time. In the book, I talk about I really, really wanted it. I wanted this relationship to work out and I had these feelings for this person. But physically and emotionally, it was like they were tethered together. I felt confined. I felt like things were clamping down on me physically and emotionally. I cannot let go. It was almost like I would be safer staying in my own little space than I would be trying to take that step.